A stranger walks into a fabric shop expecting silk and color. He leaves with something far sweeter. The bell above the door jingled softly, a delicate chime that seemed to hang in the air longer than it should. Marcus paused at the threshold, taking in the scene before him. The Indian fabric store was a kaleidoscope of color. Bolts of silk in every shade imaginable lined the walls, cascading from ceiling to floor like frozen waterfalls of saffron, emerald, and violet. The air was warm, thick with the scent of sandalwood, cardamom, and something unexpectedly sweet. Marcus moved deeper into the shop, his yellow polo catching the light filtering through ornate windows. His footsteps were steady, confident, but there was a curiosity in his eyes that softened his athletic frame. Then he saw her. At the far end of the shop stood a woman so striking that the fabrics around her seemed to dim in comparison. Long, silky black hair cascaded over her shoulders, pooling against a green kurta that matched her yellow pants perfectly. But it wasn't her beauty that stopped him cold. It was what she was doing. Her delicate hands stirred a cup of hot chocolate so enormous it defied logic. The cup was nearly as tall as she was, steam rising from its surface in lazy spirals that wrapped around her like an embrace. Marcus found himself drawn forward, pulled by something he couldn't name. "Excuse me," he said, his voice low and smooth. "How much for a green, purple, and gold saree?" She turned slowly, and her eyes caught him, amber, glowing like embers in a dying fire. A smile curved her lips, mysterious and knowing. "How much is your love?" she asked. The question hung between them, impossible and perfect. Marcus felt laughter rise in his chest, warm and unexpected. "For you," he replied, the words coming easily, "free, my dear." Her smile deepened, transforming from playful to tender. She set down her stirring spoon and opened her arms. The room shifted, the fabric seemed to sway, the sweet scent grew stronger. Marcus stepped into her embrace without hesitation, his strong arms wrapping around her as if they had rehearsed this moment 1,000 times. She leaned into him, and he leaned into her, and together they tilted toward the impossible cup. They fell into the large cup of chocolate. Warm chocolate enveloped them, velvety and sweet, swirling around their bodies like a blanket made of pure comfort. They surfaced laughing, chocolate dripping from their faces, their clothes ruined and neither caring. Marcus cupped her face gently, chocolate running between his fingers. He pressed a soft kiss to her forehead. She closed her eyes, smiling as steam rose around them both. Two strangers who had somehow found each other in a world of silk and sweetness, melting together in warmth.